Hollywood has really grown since the last decade, and it is a huge power force in society and an influence over humanity. Hollywood now runs in nearly everyone's bloodstream and nearly every man, woman, and child dreaming of going there. I've been to Los Angeles, but it has never really fazed me. I'm not a fan of all the fame-hungry and attention-seeking actors over there, and I'm not much of a film fan. I've been with friends to take a picture next to the Hollywood sign and have eaten at some of the restaurants in California, but overall I don't really go mad over it. Hollywood to me isn't all sweet and lovely with all the celebrity suicides and deaths going around. One would go paranoid as to what is really going on in Hollywood. So many celebrities have broken down, and many celebrities in the real world seem so depressed and sad. I do feel sorry for some of the elite Hollywood actors. In the end, Hollywood is a machine in a sense, and celebrities and icons come and go. Once they're used up, it's like they've never existed, and the term used and abused can be used here. Money is a greedy and disgusting thing. I don't see humanity in Hollywood, only the dark side of it. Most people are just too closed-minded and too dumb really to see that Hollywood is a disgusting business, and too much material wealth isn't always a good thing. I guess this next part happened by accident. I got completely lost when I tried finding my new workplace, and I was already late. It was an office job, and I knew I'd given a first-time bad impression by already being late. I knew I'd completely gotten lost in an area I had no idea existed in the first place. My sat-nav was basically broken and had taken me somewhere completely unknown in America, and it was fuzzing a lot as well. This unknown area had no people living there, and it was completely abandoned, broken-down houses, and it was sad to see such a place which could have had so many happy people living there and being happy. I then spotted a destroyed, rusty Hollywood sign, which seemed to have eroded over time. I was really surprised to see a Hollywood sign outside of Los Angeles. It was on a not-so-deep hill, but with lots of forestry and plants around it, and I went on foot and I parked my car. I just wanted to check it out. I wondered to myself if this unknown place had anything to do with Hollywood. As I got closer to the old eroded Hollywood sign in this unknown area, it had the writing, "We are the originals," written on it, and it made me wonder that if this unknown place was to be Hollywood but something went wrong, and so they moved to California, Los Angeles. I wondered if there was any more places like this, one where Hollywood tried to make its mark but failing miserably. As I carried on walking, the forest got bigger and it seemed like forever as I was walking. Then I saw a cave-like structured tunnel, an abandoned cave or something like that, and heat was coming out of it. And all over the sides of this cave-like entrance had the sentence, "We are the originals," and I carried on walking. It was dusty and I could hear rustling sounds, and now and then a shouting sound. My curiosity was bigger than my fear and I kept on going. Then I stepped through a door-shaped entrance and it led me to a very large factory-like place. It had metal and equipment all over the place. There was lit up fire everywhere, and all over the walls was the inscription, "We are the originals." And it had more writing on the walls, which was something more to say to what "We are the originals" means. And it had said, "When Satan fell from grace, he fell on this place, on this ground. He pulled a legion of rebellious angels down with him, on this place, on this very ground, and from that day he made us work, enslaved us away on this ground, on this very place. We were building his empire, his kingdom, called the Hollywoods, or Hollywood, but he abandoned us and replaced us with better demons in a different place, in a different ground. But we will always be the originals." And as I read that, I grew extremely scared, and then something popped up from the ground. It looked hideous, and with sharp teeth and wretched wings, and its vicious, hateful eyes told me it wasn't my friend. And more started popping up all around at the same time, and their broken voices started speaking out, "We are the originals that fell first." I ran and prayed to God to protect me, and I got to my car, and luckily not getting lost in the forest as I used the torn Hollywood sign as my guide of direction as it was within my sight. I drove so fast and it was still daylight. I never did try to find that place, nor ever will.